So Mark, glorious Goodwood, Qatar Goodwood Festival on the horizon now, and the yard in flying form.
Yeah, in flying form, which almost different from some other years perhaps, means that less opportunity to focus on Goodwood. You know, it's so busy at the moment, every day is so busy. We're making hay while the sun's shining, and so maybe a little bit less focus on Goodwood in advance, but I hope it doesn't mean we have any less of a team there.
A few entries in already that we can see, one of which, of course, DXB, who ran a fantastic race at Ascot. How's he?
He's very, very well. You know, following Ascot, there was the temptation to say, you know, sort of avoid Stradivarius and wait for later in the year. If Stradivarius clearly going for the million, you know, maybe the Doncaster Cup won't have Stradivarius, the Prix de Cadran, races that you would think would be absolutely ideal for DXB. But as everybody knows, I'm not for waiting sort of 3 months to run a horse again. And I'm not for running away from one horse, you know, so I think it's very important. If we don't take Stradivarius on, who's going to take him on? So, you know, we have to have a go again.
That's it. And still improvement to come, do you think?
Yes. I think, you know, you can. The fact that he was headed close home for second place in the Gold Cup and came back again just confirmed everything we thought about this horse, that he is a bit lazy. Every day he looks better, he looks more refined, looks more of an athlete. And so, yeah, I think there's more to come.
Moving through to some of the other entries, we've got NYALETI. Could she go for the Nassau?
She almost certainly will go for the Nassau. You know, I wouldn't say she's been running absolutely at her peak, but the Nassau has been a target for a long time. And so my gut feeling is she will go to the Nassau regardless.
And another filly main edition, possible for the Lennox?
Possible, but not certain by any means. You know, disappointed with her run at Ascot, and we'll sit back and wait till she's crying out for a run.
And another with an entry for the Lennox, but also for the Golden Mile, is Card Sharp. Do you know which way you might be leaning?
No, Card Sharp won't be running. He won't be going to Goodwood.
Sure. Matterhorn, Sussex Stakes possible?
Unlikely, I think. I think it's unlikely. I think Matterhorn. Yeah, I think he can be forgiven his last run at Ascot. Joe said, you know, that it was very much like that Kempton race where he got beaten. You know, he can be too keen in a race. He got set alight early, so I think we can put a line through that one. But we've seen that he's come unstuck when stepped up to Group 2 company. He's won as he liked when stepped back to listed company. You know, I think we're likely to try and keep it to small steps with him.
Okay. So are there other options at Goodwood for him?
Probably not. He's most likely, I think, to run abroad next time.
Okay, super. Golden Mile, you've got a few in there, including recent Bunbury Cup winner Vale of Kent. How's he?
He's very well. He's also got the big Ascot 7 furlong handicap, and maybe more likely to go there, but you know, he could be at Goodwood as well. Who knows?
And obviously difficult to say this far out, but a few of the other entries for that race: Masham Star, Ventura Knight, Card Sharp. We mentioned Marie's Diamond, Victory Command, Dark Vision. Any idea yet for plans for those?
Dark Vision, I think, is quite likely to go there. That seems like there's some talk about putting some headgear on him. We're thinking about that. He's a horse that we think there's a lot in the locker, and it doesn't always come out, not through any lack of, he's not ungenuine in any way. He's just lazy and terribly laid back, and puts himself in bad positions in races because he just doesn't get going. So we're thinking of putting some headgear on him, and back in a fast mile might just be the answer.
And talking of fast races, the Stewards Cup, you've got a couple of entries there: Lake Volta and Blown by Wind.
Yeah, I think Blown by Wind we're thinking is going to step up in trip now. We feel that he's banging his head against the wall a bit in these sprint races, and might just be a much better horse for stepping up a little bit in trip and being able to relax early in the race. And sorry, what was the other one? Lake Volta. Lake Volta, I've declared him to run in the Scottish Stewards Cup. We think 6 furlongs can be a bit sharp for him, but of course he is a 6 furlong Goodwood winner, and so nothing's out of the question.
Okay. A quick mention of horses who have done very well recently but don't yet have entries there. VISINARI?
VISINARI will almost certainly go to the Vintage Stakes. Yes, it was always the plan, and the minute I saw the mistake I'd made at Newmarket, I said he'll go to the Vintage, and I don't see any reason why he wouldn't go to the Vintage.
Raffle Prize, who won well at the July meeting. She's got other entries, but Goodwood, any possibilities there?
No, unfortunately not. I think she will, she's won 2 Group 2s in a row, one carrying a penalty. She's got to have a shot at a Group 1 next. And I think that's most likely to be the Prix Morny.
Okay. And help me out, who am I missing? Who's going to be another Johnston winner at Goodwood?
Sir Ron Priestley, be a great chance in the 1.5 handicap, but we're not going to be one single-handed in a race like that. King's Advice, I think everybody would be very excited to see if he goes to the Summer Stakes. Yeah. So there's going to be the usual big team. I've got no doubt about that. As I say, because they're so busy at the moment, they're running so well. It leaves it a bit more up in the air, but at the same time, it means we've got a great team of in-form horses to choose from, and I'll always take the best of them to Goodwood.
Well, best luck, and let's hope that form continues.
Great, thanks very much. Thank you.